without you. I am in debt tonight. I'm gone to earth for love and lie a shadow. And what of us? And what of me? And what is left without you? Hold your fear in check, my dear. It's got no place here. There's no need to fight. Just drift away on the new day. Find yourself a better way to meet the future. It's all that you crave, a silhouette of the new day. Walk away from what you love and all your people. Moving too far, but live again on the new day. Raise your head and fill your lungs. Breathe the autumn. Shame to be down in the thrall of the new day. The hour of almost rain. The night becomes the day. Day finds you tearing out all the pages that held all your thoughts when you dream of the new day. It's not the world that shrinks from you, it's the old days. Line up behind the monolith of the new day. The hour of almost rain. When night becomes the day.
Hey everybody! Wait. Wait a second, guys. Bye.
soles of your shoes on your feet. And the schoolgirls call you a freak. Long gone with all that you are in a bag, watching you fumble, and a paper cup held in your hand. You have your pride, you're standing your own ground. Your dignity will never go, but your mind is pretty sound. You stare at the sun, you screw up your face, and then you're done. Lost soul, camped at the side of the road, and the rain rises up through your toes. Brave man, with the egg running down past your nose. The future was yours. Oh, the troubles you've had, no one knows. You have your pride, you're standing your own ground. Your dignity will never go, but your mind is pretty sound. You stare at the sun, you screw up your face, and then you're done. that jaw? Will you tell me of all that you were? And the promises you made to her. Drinker, you can tell me of all that you've seen, while we wait for the light to turn green. Have you pride, you're standing, you're around. Your dignity will never go, but your mind is pretty sound. You stare at the sun, you screw up your face, and then you're done. Son, go fetch your rifle now. I think there's something in the yard. I can see the herd is getting rattled, and the dogs are on their guard. Came to make a home here, but there's something in the trees. We bolt the door, chain the gate, secure the homestead, but it's never going to
Hey guys.
Cutting out the hurt is hell. The Pope is at the door somehow. Cutting out the hurt is now.
What's up, y'all?
Did you fall too hard to cut? Strange gods upon the earth. These are things you
I'm all over the road because I keep like looking. My eyes are wandering. I'm all over the road, man. I gotta be safe. I gotta watch what I'm doing, baby. How is my guy already trying to sleep? What the fuck? How is the bed already halfway full? That's weird. I'm kind of twitchy tonight, dude. I'm feeling weird. Life has been weird, man. The past week, been really weird, and it's not just like a, you know, like if this was like an Epic Magic Man video, it would be weird, like just because I'm feeling off or something. But no, some very genuinely some weird shit has been going on in my life the past week. It's freaking me out a little. Like, I've been able to be pretty stoic about it for the most part, but today is, I don't think it's gonna get any worse, but today is like the peak weirdness, I think. I'll go down after this. So, some strange things happening. I don't know, man. I hope the audio's alright. I don't know, I don't usually worry about audio when I'm streaming in this account, because it's usually one audio track, but hey, just listening to the new Porcupine Tree album. That's a weird thing, I guess. I got like kind of addicted to their music, and it just so happens that they came out with an album for the first time in fucking who knows how long. I think it's been like a decade, and that's today. So I'm just listening to that right now. I've only heard one new song so far. I fucking hate when artists release like half of their album in singles before the album comes out. That's just annoying. Like, if anything, I would just make singles that wouldn't be a part of the album. But if you're releasing like a 12-track album or something, and then you release like 4 or 5 singles, it's like, what the fuck, dude? It just makes it feel underwhelming once it happens. At least the songs are good. But this is the second new one I've heard so far, this one. I'm talking about music, I'm thinking about Hitler. Hey guys. Hey everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Toontown. Very anticipated episode. I do. As of a few seconds ago. Had to get a new chair. This is a life update stream. This should just go on EMM, honestly, because it's about to be that. I just recorded a Toon 10 episode yesterday, and it was kind of nice. I liked it. My chair finally... my chair has been pretty broken. Like, all the hydraulic fluid leaked out of the cylinder. And so, I ended up taking like a... Well, I showed it to my dad and I was like, what do you think about this? And he came up with a, came upstairs with like a, kind of a tube piping. Little sliver of, like he cut off some tube piping, like rubber pipe, rubber tube. And he, took a metal, you know, like a zip tie, but a metal version, like a metal clamp, and kind of just wiped down the cylinder. Because, you know, I'm not, the point is I'm not getting a new chair. I didn't want a new chair. So he wiped down the cylinder, and then we boosted it up and clamped the tube at the bottom, kind of, so it wouldn't seep, you know? Or when a chair gets old, it seeps. That was kind of the issue. I mean, not all of the oil? What the fuck is it? The fluid was leaked out. It was just a bunch of it. So it could still boost up, so we boosted it up and clamped it so it wouldn't seep anymore. And that was like a year ago. And just the other day, just like a couple of weeks ago, it finally, it's always kind of, the chair has always kind of tilted to the right, to the left, to the right. Right, to the right. And so all of a sudden I sat on it one morning and it just fucking, like, it was like sitting on a pyramid. Like, it was all wobbling back and forth and I couldn't get it to like stabilize. Just fucking around with it for a while. And then I kind of just was like looking at the cylinder and I noticed there was like a piece of the plastic that was like not in place properly, and I think it was allowing for the chair to wobble. And so I was like, honestly, the only way to really fix this would be to like weld it. And so I was kind of just waiting around for a couple of days, thinking about it. And then I was just like, I guess I'll just start looking for a new chair. So I looked around, and bro, chairs suck. Like, god damn, chairs are fucking ass. Like, you go on Google and look up office chair, and it's just like, all the chairs look like shit. They have like the mesh backrests. It's all like some chairs you would probably see in like cubicle work offices or something. It's like I can't imagine a context where you would actually use that chair to sit in it for a long period of time. And they're all like $500. What the fuck? That's crazy. Like, the cheapest one I found was like 50. And that was like, it was hard to find. But I ended up just buying it off of eBay. I waited a few days, it came in, and I put it together. And it was nice, it's a quality chair. Although, one bad sign I noticed, and it was kind of expected, but it immediately was, like when you sat on it, it seeped like a little bit. And that told me that like the cylinder wasn't like packed properly, or it just wasn't a very good quality hydraulic, so it was probably gonna start to seep and just leak fluid within the year. So I was, and it didn't have a headrest or anything like that. It was just kind of cut off at the middle of your back. And I'm like, dude, I'm not gonna sit in this chair for hundreds of hours. That's just not gonna happen. So, I went downstairs and I was like, yeah, that chair it's a fine chair, but it's just like, that's not a sitting chair. I'm not gonna sit in that for like 10 hours a day. That's just not gonna happen. And my mom was like, well, you can give it to me. And I'm like, well, so we talked for a second. I'm like, why don't you take me to Staples, or we'll go to the Salvation Army and we'll look, and then you can have that. So we went to Salvation Army. And that day, actually, there was a car that had been sitting outside our house for like hours. And I saw it initially, but I went downstairs and my mom was like, why is that car has been there for like all day? It's like, what the fuck? They were like looking at it out the window, trying to see if anybody was sitting in it. Then we ended up just resolving to go to Salvation Army. Went there, didn't find anything, went to Staples. I was just gonna get a simple office chair, but I ended up getting a
demon chair.
I kind of looked at them. They were like the first thing they are, of course. The first section was gaming chairs. And I looked at it, and I was like, I'm not gonna, there's no way I'm gonna get that, because it's probably like $300. So I looked around, and dude, they just don't sell fabric chairs anymore. They're all like fake leather chairs. And that's the thing, is that's the one I had was like a fabric. Which I don't really care, but it's just like, why do they have zero fabric chairs? I just found that to be strange. And that was the problem online too. When I was looking online, I couldn't find any there either. They're just all leather. I found one that pretty closely resembled the one I had, except it was leather. But it was basically the exact same thing except leather. And I was about to get that one, and then I walked back over to the gaming chairs, and I was like, well, I guess I'll try and sit in it. And then it has the recliner thing, and I noticed that the fucking handrests were actually, they went up pretty high, which is one of the things I wanted. And they actually adjust different angles, which is actually pretty useless. And so far it's actually been kind of annoying, because I'll be leaning on it and then it'll just fucking click and I'll like slip. But yeah, it actually ended up being, I don't remember how much money it was, but I don't think it was over 200, so that's good. And then my mom actually just she just compensated like 50, since that was how much the initial chair I bought was, and she was taking it. So we came home, and that guy with this fucking car was still sitting outside our house. And he was there until pretty much nighttime. And then the car just disappeared. And then a few days ago, so I've been adjusting to the new chair, you know, whatever. I ended up just yesterday I ended up finally removing the bottom pillow thing. This stupid gay fucking pillows that they come with are so stupid. They're just like, I mean, it's kind of nice, but it's just like, I don't know. It's like nice, but it's not. It's hard to explain. So I ended up just taking the bottom pillow off, and now I have way more space to fucking plant my ass. It made the chair way smaller, you know, with that pillow there. Anyway, a few days ago, we had these guys have been going around, I guess, offering people these like huge deals on insulating their houses properly. So like we had this guy a few months ago come over and check our house out. And he looked at our attic, which I live in the attic. I'm not a basement, no life living. I'm not living in my parents' basement. I'm living in my parents' attic. So take that. But there's two halves to the attic. My half is a finished room, which is pretty cool actually. But the other half is like a proper like attic where it's just, you know, floorboards and insulation pretty much. You know what I'm talking about. And I've kind of had this inclination to want to try and finish the other side of the attic to try and make it, you know, livable, inhabitable. Put a rug and whatnot. And so we saw this as sort of an opportunity, because we heard apparently that these guys, this company, I think it's like our electric company or something, was giving these deals to put in insulation for like 70% off or something, or like 80% off. So they come and they inspect your house, and if you have like outdated insulation or outdated anything, they'll replace it for like a major discount, because with proper insulation you can save a lot of money, and in turn they could save a shitload of money. So they looked at our attic and they ended up basically saying like the attic is storage and it's not a living space, so they can only do like certain parts of the attic. They can't fully insulate it. Which is like, you know, cool, whatever, we're getting some of it done. So they came and did it like the other day. And I'm super, like, I was freaking out because I don't usually have people in my room. And I get really paranoid, I guess, nowadays whenever I have to deal with people, especially people coming into my room. So I had to like kind of prepare, and also we had to move everything out of the attic, and then I had to move everything out of my closet because they had to access my closet to get into part of the attic. So my room is trashed currently because all my closet is you know, in my room. And I'm currently actually trying to plaster my closet wall because they, you know, kicked it in to insulate that behind the wall. And so I'm trying to plaster that up and then possibly paint it, but I'm actually debating just because no one's ever gonna see that, including me. I'm never gonna see it, and I really don't care. I just want to get my shit back in the closet. But I had previously stayed up all night, and then these guys came, and it was really fucking weird and awkward, and these guys were just in my room, and I got paranoid about them seeing my gaming setup. And just all these different thoughts were in my head, and I was like, I just don't want people in my room. And like, it doesn't really make sense for me to be up in my room while they're working, you know, because like, it's especially considering the job, it's like insulation, they're all wearing masks, and it's like shit is just flying all over the air is just dust, and it's fucking undesirable. And when I came back upstairs too, like all of my entire room was just covered in a layer of dust. So, but I had pulled an all-nighter, and I was fucking tired, and I was like laughing because I was like manically tired, and then I ended up just sleeping in my parents' bed, like waking up like every few minutes to banging and the dog barking. And then they finished right around when I woke up. They were leaving, and I went upstairs, and my whole room smelled like, it smelled weird, you know, like, just, you know, it smelled like whatever the shit that they put in smells like. It was bad. And there was just dust everywhere. Especially in the other half of the attic, it was just flying everywhere. There was they put in a shitload of insulation. You should see it. It's fucking like straight. It looks like a cake in there. Like they literally put these huge pads of like, you know, foam or whatever that shit is. Insulation. And then they like put more stuff, like flurries of shit all over the top of that, and then they put like these breathers. I don't even know. It's like all this shit, soffits. Fucking, I don't even know. When I woke up, it is pink too. When I woke up, they were finishing and leaving, and we went up and we were looking at it. And the guy told us that if we actually could have gotten the room fully insulated if we had just gone out and bought like a bunch of room heaters and put them in the room. It would have been that would have been considered a living space to them. So when the guy came and inspected it, we literally could have, and I have a bunch of room heaters too. It's so ironic. But if we would have just put heaters in the room, they would have done the entire installation. And then my dad was like, dude, would you guys come back for like a side job just to finish it anyway? And he was like, yeah. So then when they were leaving, I looked outside, and that car was there again, sitting in the same spot it was the week before. And he stayed there for a long time. And into the night, pretty much. And at this point, I had kind of figured that it was like somebody who was parking, because the street the house across the street from mine is this massive like dirt trail, and it goes straight up this hill, and it's super steep. And so we were just wondering if maybe somebody was visiting our neighbor across the street or something. So we kind of just ignored it. And then I think the next day, or maybe no, it might have been the same day. Can't remember anymore, but we were watching a movie, and that car was there. And then all of a sudden I saw some kid get out of the car, and he started like slowly walking over to our driveway. And I was like, oh, so I guess it isn't somebody. And I signaled over to my mom across the room. I was like, there's a dude right there, he's walking to the house. And he was walking, it was so weird. And my mom kind of stopped him before he even got to the door. And he basically said that it was this kid. What the fuck? You fucking bitch. Fuck it. Yeah, no trailer damage. She stopped him at the door, and he tried to like he would sell her solar, or free, he said, oh, you could apply and get free solar panels, or whatever. She was like, nah, fuck off. Like, why was he, why was he at our, our house just kind of sitting there for like a week? Like, was he like scouting the area, or maybe he's like a nervous dude and he was just trying to see when we were home? Because then after he did that, he obviously went to the neighbor's house and walked out their driveway. And then we haven't seen him since. What the fuck? Even the firemen are useless in this game. Dude, I'm not doing this. I just found that weird. And then yesterday I woke up in the middle of the night, so I've been completely exhausted from like lacking of sleep, and I've just been exhausted lately. I woke up, I was still tired, and I was up in my room, and then I came downstairs in the morning, and my mom was like at the stairway, and she's like, is Ramona up there? And I was like, no. Ramona is our cat. She's like, I've looked everywhere, I can't find her. And so, we don't let our cat outside. And it's pretty secure, she can't really get out. She seemed pretty anxious to get outside. She's never been outside. And honestly, I wish we let her out. I kind of don't agree with it, but it's not my cat. But I would prefer letting her out. And the reason we aren't letting her out is because I've had 2 cats in the past, and we let them out. And we live in a very, rural area. It's not, busy or anything. It's a side road. But our previous two cats both got ran over. I mean, those were both my cats got ran over. And they got ran over in the same exact spot. Like, almost the exact same spot. And it was almost like irony. Like, one of the cats sniffed the other cat's remains or something, somehow. I mean, obviously it was years apart. But it was just like, that was the idea. But yeah, so, we just recently got this cat like a year ago, and my mom decided not to let them out any longer. So, pretty tough for the cat to get out. She's gotten pretty close to the door sometimes, but she always scats when we're at the door. But, yeah. Cat was gone. Nowhere to be found. And not to mention, you know, I felt pretty suspicious because we had more people working on our house the other day. Day before yesterday, they were working on our barn because our barn was about to collapse, basically. So they were I forget the word for what they were doing, but they were basically, they jacked up like one side of the barn and removed the walls and put in new walls, basically, so that it wouldn't fucking collapse on itself. And then those guys came into my attic as well because we were considering hiring them to finish the attic completely. And they were freaking me out because they just came up here unexpected. So just weird things happening, you know, weird shit. And the cat goes missing the next day. And I remember in the middle of the night, the dog barked. My dog always barks and we always ignore her, but this time, every now and again she barks, and then it seems like, you know, a bark that's not like a false alarm. You know what I mean? Like she barks and we're like, ah, but like, oh, no big deal. But this last night, there was a bark. And when I say last night, I mean last night, I guess, now. But it seemed like a bark, because she barked and she growled. And then I remember opening the door and going downstairs to check what was going on. And everything seemed normal, so I made some Hot Pockets. It's kind of just like, this is like my version of It's a Beautiful Day. And yeah, so the cat, I thought the cat was taken, honestly. I thought someone took her somehow. Like, it didn't really make sense, but anyway, obviously my mom was like devastated. And then she went out for the day. So I went out and got her flowers. Which is not something I've done for like a decade. And then I came home, wanted to watch One Piece, but I realized I was exhausted, so I just did some self-care of sorts and went to bed. And I woke up, and my Instagram was hacked. I almost forgot that part until just up to now. I woke up and I just casually opened my Instagram and there was a new post on my profile and I was like, what the fuck is this? So I kind of freaked out. And I clicked on it and it was like some shit about like Bitcoin and Elon Musk or whatever. I was like, what the fuck? And then someone posted on my story as well. Some like fake Elon Musk will be giving away 1 Bitcoin to everyone. I don't know. This like what website link or just what, I don't even know. But so I was like, well, I guess I'll change my password. And so I opened up Instagram. I didn't get logged out, which is weird. But I opened up Instagram and I clicked on change password, and then it said enter new password or something, old password or whatever the fuck. And then it said it was changed. The password was changed yesterday on the 22nd. Or was it the 22nd yesterday? 2 days ago, apparently. So I was like, wait, the password was changed on the 22nd? But I wasn't logged out of my account? And I didn't get an email or anything? No, nothing said that my Instagram... Nothing, literally nothing was told to me about it. So I was like, okay, well, this is bad. Because... obviously I don't know what the password was changed to, and my Instagram happens to be still connected to my old phone number, which I just recently got a new phone a couple weeks ago, and I've been forgetting to change my phone number associated with all my accounts. Which is the reason I got a new phone, funny enough. The only account I replaced the phone number with is my Twitch. And so, I was just like, well, this seems bad. So I went on my computer, and I didn't see an option to change the password, I don't think, on the computer. So I was like, the only thing I can imagine is I can't log out on my phone. That I have to at least stay logged in on one device. So I logged out on my computer, and then I clicked forgot password. I figured that would be the only way. So I think or I think maybe no, I'm done. Maybe I didn't do that. I can't remember. This was today, I can't even remember. All I know is I think I changed I was still logged in, so okay, I remember. I did log out, and then I went on my phone on the app, and I changed my phone number to my new one. And then I had it send me a text to reset my password. So, and then, yeah. So, I don't... And you know what? I should still look at that, because I think I have the capability to log people out of my... I think I can log people out of my account. I gotta check and see. Yeah, it didn't say anyone was logged in. It said my state, or my town. It didn't say any devices. Like you would think if someone was in my account. It was like as if someone came into my room, you know what I mean, and just tweeted or posted about Elon Musk with my phone, and then just left. That's how it seemed. I mean, it didn't say any devices were logged in. It didn't say any devices did log in. It didn't say... I didn't get an email saying my password was changed, or that there was a login. I got nothing. So it was very strange. I don't know. Just a bunch of weird shit. Bunch of weird shit happening. But, good news, at least, I opened the door and the cat was there, which is my favorite place to see her. I don't really like our cat because she's kind of a bitch. But I did get a text when I woke up saying that she's here and safe. And I have yet to hear the story about where she was found or if she did get outside. But I genuinely thought she was taken because it just didn't seem right. Like, she really has no means of getting outside. Like, we open the door all the time and she doesn't ever leave. You know, she never has the opportunity to get out. So I just thought, like, there's no way, especially last night. Like, no door was left open. We didn't go out or in. So I just thought it was so weird that she could have gotten out. But yeah, I opened the door and she was right there. And you can check my Instagram story because that's what happened. Right after I got my Instagram back, I opened the door and then I filmed the cat. And you can go see it right now on my epic Instagram story, guys. Yeah! 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 Yeah, I don't know. Weird stuff. That's pretty much the end of it all. That's the end of the weird stuff happening. Pretty much. I'm assuming the cat did get out, though. Because, or maybe she was taken and the robber decided to just give it back. Best case scenario. Crad's chair. Yeah, the chair is... Yeah, it's... Actually, it's nicer now because I finally decided upon removing the bottom pillow. Because there were parts of it that were annoying me. Like, if I tried to lean back or whatever and just be comfortable, my ass would be kind of slipping forward all the time. Because the pillow takes out like a solid 5 to 6 inches of ass space. So, but I was also like, my back started getting used to the pillow and it just seemed normal. But then I was just like, you know what, let me just try taking this off and see how it feels. And I took it off and now it feels so much better. So much better. And now I can properly prop up my leg like I normally do. I always sit with my leg kind of on my chair a little. So now I can do that again. It's fine. It's a fine chair. I don't really have any complaints about it now. It's actually pretty cool. Like, there are things about the chair that are kind of inexplicably nice. Like, it doesn't creak as much, or really at all, which is fine. Like, you know, that has nothing to do with the chair. I could just oil it. But, like, when I sit on it, I can tell it's kind of a quality chair because when I sit on it, it doesn't seep at all. It doesn't go down. And the cushion is really... It goes down a lot. I just yanked my ball hair, so it, like, altered my voice. I don't know if you heard that. On to the other topic. Chair. Yeah, it swivels. I mean, that's a given, but there's something about the swivel that's very quiet and like kind of, you know, stealthy. And the way the and this is a luxury that I've kind of had previous with other chairs, but not with the one I just got rid of. Is because the arms are adjustable on this one. They weren't on the one before, and so they can slide under my desk. And I have another desk to my right that's shorter, so they slide under my desk and over the one to my right. So if I turn to my right, it won't like bump into the desk, you know, and stuff like that. So that's pretty cool. It slides very centrally, like It's actually pretty compact. Like, it's actually kind of small, and it doesn't like bump into my desk. Because I have 3 desks that surround me. I have one to my left, one in front, and one to my right. So that was a kind of a problem with the other one, that I kind of would like I had the chair for years, so it was a problem that I learned to kind of like muscle memory around. But like, it leaned on its own. Like here's an example. If I turned my chair in a certain direction, and get up. Like, so one thing that would happen was like the what's it called? The armrest would get stuck under the desk, and then when I would get up, it would like snap out from under the desk because it was like leaning weird. Stuff like that. It's hard. It's hard to explain. But yeah, the chair had like a lean. It was like crooked. And yeah, it was just a simple office chair before, but it was fabric. That was the thing that I really liked about it. It leaned back quite a bit, which I liked, and it was a fabric chair. It's kind of made of like this, I don't know what kind of material, but just fabric, which you really can't seem to find anymore. It's like I said, it's all leather now. Like I was all over the internet. If you want to look for chairs, if you just look up office chairs, you're gonna find, even if you look up, I think I looked up fabric chairs, and they were just like mesh ones. You just can't find fabric. And you know, all the office chairs, all the generic office chairs we've gotten are pretty much all off the side of the road, you know? So you just kind of have to get lucky, you know, I guess, with that. I'm sure we'll find another one. Like, and I wanted to keep that one as a spare, but my dad insisted. He always insists on throwing shit that I want away. He's like, it's fucking junk, just throw it away. I'm like, but I want it. And he's like, well, just fucking throw it away. I'm like, fine. Like, I don't have to throw it away. It's still in the back of his truck right now. He's gonna take it somewhere. And holy shit, that chair smelled awful though. Like, I didn't clean it for a long time. And I probably shouldn't even say this because it's just like embarrassing, but but that chair did smell terrible, and I was meaning to clean it for like months and months, but I just kept putting it off because I was looking for a day where I maybe wouldn't have been sitting very much. Because what I would do to clean it is I would basically get like dish detergent and like a brush and just scrub it, you know? And I had done that once before, like a couple of years prior. But the thing is when you do that, obviously the chair is wet for like days. Like, the chair won't dry for a long fucking time. Even if you put like a towel on it or whatever, it just stays fucking wet for like a week, pretty much, before it's remotely. So, and it smells like dish detergent. Last time I did it, it gave me like a headache. So I'd have towels sitting on towels for like a week, and it was such a problem cleaning it. So I put off cleaning it for so long. So I really hope he takes it to the dump, and I actually feel bad for the dump because the dump is going to smell a lot worse. Like, I had remembered, like, God, every time I walked into my room, I was like, dude, it smells like shit in this room. It smells like bad, like perceptively worse. Like, if I stayed downstairs for a period of time, like a long time, and then I come upstairs, my nose would like recognize a different scent, and it was gross. Like, it wasn't that bad, it was just a different smell. And I was like, well, it can only be one thing. Or it can only be two things, because I don't have like a pigsty room anymore like I did when I was a kid. Like, I don't have a dirty room. So it can only be two things. It could either be my couch, which has blankets on it that I don't wash very often, or it could be my chair, which is very dirty, but I feel like it's not dirty enough for it to smell. But my room seems to have no smell now. It has no disturbing fragrance, so it must have been the chair, I guess. So I could have just cleaned it. And honestly, I realize that we're throwing it away, but I still, like, I don't feel fulfilled. Like, I still want to go take it out of the back of his truck and clean it before we send it off to the dump. Like, I'm never gonna feel full again. There's gonna be a constant hole in my heart now. Like, I'm never gonna be the same having not cleaned the chair ever. Like, I just wanted to finish. I want closure. It was disgusting too, like, I don't know, like, and I can't explain why I let it get so dirty. I really can't. But I would sometimes look at, like, the little grooves, because it didn't have adjustable arms, they were, like, stationary. So there was, like, grooves between the cushion and the arms, and they would just have shit all up in it. And I'd just look at it, and it would just not faze me. I don't know how I feel like I shouldn't be saying this to other people. It's kind of disturbing. But, like, it just never bothered me how disgusting that chair was. And I'm not super cleanly, but my room is never dirty. Just apparently my bed and my chair, which is arguably, like, the dirtiest things that could be dirty in your room. So I guess I'm fucking a straight piggy. But not anymore, because I just got a new chair and I just washed my blankets finally. So, yeah. And the blankets smelled weird when they came out of the wash, which is weird. Like, they didn't smell clean. They smelled like, I don't know, something weird. But they're clean. God. So that's my life the past few days, past few weeks. New phone. Creepy guy standing outside our house, potentially stealing our cat. Or guys that were working on our house, potentially stealing our cat. That was my head, gotta admit. Which I don't know why, of course. I can't explain why that was my head. It's not like I have like a rational outlook of how I think it went. Like, why would somebody break into someone's house to steal a cat and not, leave everything else? I fucking want that guy's cat. Like, some kid in a store is like, Mom, I want that guy's cat. And the mom's like, alright, sweetie. So she gets on, like, the fucking Hey Arnold Mission Impossible fucking robber outfit with a black mask. She fucking climbs a ladder into our window. We left our windows open that night. And they're open tonight. So if you want to come steal our cat, feel free. But I'm saying you can, but you can't. Like, I'm saying you can, but don't, because you're not allowed to. I'm saying you're allowed to, but you can't, because you're not allowed to. strange times. That's not even the whole spectrum of, I think, the ultimate amount of weird things that have been happening the past few weeks. But for me, those are actually like genuinely weird things that are to be, you know, not to be wasted on in thought. Like, usually I have weird parts of my life that are like, you know, Epic Magic Man weird. This isn't Epic Magic Man weird. Like, Epic Magic Man weird is like someone just blocked me on Discord and I'm like feeling existential about my life. And I'm like, guys, some weird times. But this is not that. This is like, things have been happening that are just like standoutish. Dude, Plastic marked Stabs as a suspicious user like a month ago, and now it's like it keeps fucking up my chat and I have to like scroll down. So how do I change that? Suspicious user. Restrict Stabs live. Wait, I'm restricting Stabs. You can this was, what does that mean? Suspicious user restricted. What does that mean? This user was marked suspicious by Noobling Blueblit on 6/24. What? That's today. No. What does monitor mean? Is that will be monitored? Well, what's the difference between monitoring and restricting? I don't get it. Did that ban him? Like, I have two options. It says monitor or restrict Stabs live. I'm restricting him. Stabs live is a restricted use. I don't understand what that means. Stop restricting. Are they both just the same thing? Or does restricting that just restricting him ban him or something? I don't know, whatever. Coincidences, stuff like that. I just don't even know. I'm hoping it's over though. The weird stuff. God damn it, I was looking at my phone again. Yeah, looking at my phone is really like the end all be all for me in terms of crashing. Stabs, when you came in here and said that your truck is fucked, it was for the same reason. I was looking at my phone. But apparently when I look at my phone, I just like focus on it and I don't look back at my screen back and forth. Probably because it's a fucking game, so I don't feel the need to like not focus on my phone. Restriction makes every message of target mod. Wait, what do you mean? Every message gets sent to the mods first or something? This is not more than a game. It's a fucking game. Stabs, this is the most time you've ever spent in my stream, and honestly, I fucking had it. Damn. I thought restricting meant something cooler than that. Imagine restricting Stabs, like that'd be so badass. It sounds so badass, but it's not. fucking restricted. You're not banned or timed out. You're fucking restricted. Like, dude. You want to be him. Did I mention the shirt? I think he just wrote that like that because he couldn't think of anything else to say, so he just said, did I mention the shirt? Because I think that's like one of the most unfunny things ever, is to just say, did I mention the shirt? It's like, that is what that's like a Bo joke from like, that's like something you'd hear in like What? Or earlier. Like, I feel like he, like, he's beyond that now. So him saying, did I mention the shirt, is just like, he didn't know what he's saying when he started, he didn't know what he wanted to say when he started talking. He pulled a green fire, essentially. Wait, what about microwave popcorn? I thought that one was funny. I thought it was funny how he was like, arguing, like, with the, whatever you call those things that happen, those little, I don't know if there's like a musical term for that. You know what I'm talking about. Do you think you're helping by saying that? I thought that was funny. Because it's like, that's not like... It's funny to me because it's like, I feel like in songs where they have those little, like, little snippets of people, like, repeating, like, echoing or whatever, it's like, those aren't really meant to, like, I don't think they're meant as, like, a support or, like, I don't think they're meant to be, like, a message of any sort. But him saying, do you think you're helping, is it's like he's creating his own kind of dent in that genre, it feels like. And then also the same, but also like the same thing where he says there's a button on the popcorn. It's like, I just feel like that's, I don't know, like, it's the same thing as did I mention the shorts. It's like outdated. I don't know if it just feels like old Bo humor of sorts. I didn't expect there to be more songs when the album came out. More songs than what we saw. And I remember wondering about 1985. I don't know if anybody noticed, but I feel like there's like 2 songs. Or maybe there's just one. I feel like there's 2, but I can only remember one occasion on the 5 years. He like reverses 2 letters in one of his lines. And it like kind of annoys me a little. Like it irks me a little every time I hear it. It's like shit. Like because I sing it the way he does. But he says, instead of saying whole world view, he says hold world view. It's like, dude, why didn't he do another take, you fucking asshole? Maybe he did that on purpose? I don't know. That'd be kind of funny if he did, I guess. Like, that's... Because I feel like nobody's gonna think that he did that on purpose. Unless I've just been hearing it wrong and it's just like it's muddled, you know, in the music, stuff like that. I don't know. There's moments like that in songs.
Dude, stop yawning, guys. Guys, there's no fucking reason for you to yawn like that. You're never getting unbanned.
Jeez, he just yawned. Like, relax. You're gonna be okay, Stabs. All he did was yawn, bro. He doesn't owe you anything. Just fucking calm down. Oh. Goliath, my Goliath. Intimidating what? Him? Oh. Intimidating him? Yeah. Okay. No, I can't really do a good Stabs imitation, and I don't feel like I have enough content. That would basically just be like the podcast bit.
Fucking destroying, obliterating, dude, just knocking it out of the park, bro.
I burnt my fingers. Hold up.
Hold up, guys. Give me a sec.
Sorry, Stabs. Sorry about that one, bud. I'll fucking do better for you, queen. Oh, I've been meaning to do a test. Here, let me do a test. Let me do it. Hold on. I want to try something. While this fucking takes forever to load, I want to try something. So, if I look at my streamy settings. Streamies, thanks for the award. Streaming, my audio track is on audio track 1. Twitch VOD track, I don't care. So, I've been trying to figure out. This isn't really necessary, but I've been trying to figure out a way to record basically simultaneously while streaming, but make the recordings fucking editable, essentially. So when you and the only, problem with this is the audio. So like when you're streaming, it's on, you can only use one audio track while streaming, which I actually don't even understand that. That's kind of, I feel like that doesn't have to be the case. But so like if I wanted to record another audio track layer of microphone so that I could separate the audio and change maybe the decibel level of the audio in like in editing software. Yeah, see, that should work, I think. Let me try recording. I just make 3 layers of audio essentially instead of 2. And then I start recording.
Hey guys, hey, welcome to my newest video. Today I'm going to be playing American Truck Simulator. It's one of my favorite games. I love playing this game, guys. It's one of my favorite. There's a motorcycle on the side of the road. I wonder who left that motorcycle there. It's so cool. I really wish I had a motorcycle because I would actually, you guys don't know this about me, but I actually would prefer a motorcycle instead of any other vehicle. I live in the East Coast where it snows, and I still would prefer to drive a motorcycle year-round because I just think they're so much cooler, and they're so much more fun, and I would literally drive it on the ice. I don't give a fuck. And the proper term for a motorcycle would actually be riding instead of driving it, but I always say driving because I'm so used to saying driving in reference to enacting with motor vehicles. So, if I open up Premiere, that should give me 3 audio tracks, which I don't want 3, obviously I want 2, but I could just delete one of them, or I just mute one of them, and that should work. I don't have to do this on stream, I'm just doing it on stream. Sorry guys, I really have to find this out for myself, or you know what, I'm probably gonna forget on my own time. Wait, there's a behind the scenes of Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared. What the fuck? I don't want to watch that. Okay, these videos, it's... Why does YouTube... Dude, YouTube has been recommending me this one video. Straight up, the 2 most important guitar solos. I've watched the video. I watched it when it came out, but it's recommended me it like over 20 times since I've seen it, probably. Like, I don't... Here. Okay, I'll watch it again. Here we go, guys. We're gonna watch it again. So excited for this rewatch. Maybe I can even log it. Did I just say guys? Guys. God, my computer is slower than a fucking cooter on a Sunday, man. Fucking A. I don't really want to watch that video, but I can't close the tab because the tab hasn't even opened yet because the computer is so slow. I don't even know how I'm live streaming right now. Like, I don't know how my computer isn't, like, on fire. Okay, why? I didn't click on the... Okay, I think this is what I just recorded. Let's listen. And you guys aren't hearing like any like repetitious audio, right? Nobody's hearing anything fishy about my audio? Because I think I didn't change it back yet from the audio tracks layering, so let's hear what it sounds like. It should be duplicated audio. Okay, yeah, that's... Oh, wait. I fucked something up, I think. I might need to do another take of the recording. Oh, yeah, okay. Whoops. I would have to restart the stream in order to make it work. Because I didn't actually select... See, why is OBS doing that? There's no reason for me to have... There's no fucking reason for me to have to confirm that setting twice. But I didn't select 3 audio tracks to be recorded, so it only actually recorded 2. Which is the 2 that it always records. Pretty much. And Adobe Premiere is just not even... I don't know why my computer is straight fucking dying right now. Jesus. It's gonna be okay, computer. We're gonna get you out of this. Someday.
My browser is completely frozen, so I'm just gonna play Truck Sim, I guess. I'm gonna simulate being a trucker. Simulate having a job again.
Yeah, guys, I really love this.
I don't need to keep doing that.
Hey, Chaz.
No, I don't need to keep doing that. Ew, I just saw this. What the fuck? What the hell, man? The first thing on Instagram. Dude, I wonder if the hacker followed me to this account. The first thing I see on Instagram is fucking a horror depiction of My Neighbor Totoro. Totoro is like, he's got tentacles on his mouth. Shout out to that, I guess. I mean, I don't know. If you really wanted a shout out that bad. Guys, I guess I have to give it. What did I just do?
Guys, I love Instagram. Shit, I'm going off the road because I'm too busy on Instagram. Welcome to our chicken right. Fucking...
Chaz, get off my Instagram, dude. Probably is you, my guy. It probably is. Chaz, your voice kind of freaked me out, I'm not gonna lie. Like when Plastic says you're scary, like first of all, fuck Plastic. But he's right about some things sometimes. He's right to suspect you of being kooky crazy. Why are you telling me this? Dude, you would be like a great like historian or something. Oh, I finally found the hazard lights button. It's literally F. I forgot that button. Love you, Chaz, dude. I miss you. Miss having you a part of the server. Part of my life. I miss you. I miss all of the loving and Chaz. But here you are. I just got dizzy. I'm dizzy now. Weird times in life. Chaz leaving the server. What the fuck? Allie. She texted me recently after a long time. So thinking about her. Thinking about life. That truck almost slammed into my ass. Blight Town. I've had this random urge to play Dark Souls like a few times recently. I mean, to stream it. I really love that game. Like, it doesn't have like a nostalgic quality, but now it does actually. But like, it's not like a game. It's a game that I had to almost like force myself into. Like I just at one day I was like, I guess I'm playing Dark Souls now, guys. So I tried it, and then I don't even know if I actually liked it, but I played it I guess I did, right? But I played it so much that I inherently like it. Like I have 100 hours now on Dark Souls 1, and I never even completed the game. And that's one of the reasons, actually, that I don't play it. Is because, it's because I know that I can't beat the final boss. That's one of the reasons. that I sometimes don't choose not to play it. Like, the final boss is pathetically easy. He's actually probably one of the easiest bosses. But literally all you have to do to beat the final boss is you just have to be good at parrying. And I am actually not even that bad at parrying, but parrying him is just, it's gonna take too much time to kill that boss. It's annoying. Like, because he has a specific way that he moves, like his animations, you have to be able to read them. And if you can't figure out how to read them, then you die, and then you have to run all the way back, and it's like a 2.5 minute to 3 minute run. So literally, it's fucking impossible. It's not impossible. I'm just like, what I've often wished is, like, I wonder if there's like of course this goes on in my head, but like, I wish there was a way, like almost like a speedrun command, where every time I die, I just instantly spawn back in the room, so I don't have to run all the way the fuck back to him. But I would be cheating. That's like not the point. The point is to run back. That's their, that's the punishment for dying. So obviously, I'm sure it's possible to do that, but I'm not gonna. So I just don't really play it. But I do love Dark Souls 1. I love that game. It's got like, it's weird. It feels like a game that's like 5 years older than it is, but also it's like revolutionary. Like, games were so much cooler when that game came out. Like, last night I was watching some videos on Assassin's Creed. Like, I was watching some video essays about like Assassin's Creed Unity and Black Flag and even AC1 and AC2. And first of all, I know a lot of people don't like Assassin's Creed Unity, but that game is, I think that game's awesome. I don't even know why people don't like it. That was like the last Assassin's Creed game that I actually played like a lot, and didn't just buy. And I was totally invested in the story. I thought the free running was fucking very fluent and flowing and awesome. But I think that game came out in like 2014, and that game looks amazing. I noticed, I was thinking about that while I was watching the video, and then the guy in the video essay started talking about it as well. And I was like, yeah, dude, games that came out so long ago, it's amazing how they look so good. Like, Assassin's Creed 1 came out in what, like 2007? And it looks amazing. That game is fucking graphically, it looks amazing. I don't know how games that come out today don't even look as good as Assassin's Creed 1. And the functionality, like, there's a certain point, we know that, like, it's obviously, like, we want functionality, we want just good games with good content rather than good looking games. But nowadays, the games don't even look that good, and they still don't function better. So it was like, for a time, we were getting better looking games, more technology, and now it seems like games are just coming out where it's like they don't even have either of that. Like, Assassin's Creed 1 looks good for its time, and it still like holds up graphically, which is so crazy to think about, because that game was like for the PS2. Like, that game was like still out. That game came out when they were still like making games for fucking the PS2, and maybe even the PS1, who knows. I've had urges to play those games too recently.
You guys don't know this, but that used to be
one of my main games kind of that I streamed. Back when I used Facecam on stream, that was one of my main games. It's just any Assassin's Creed. I should have some very old clips of me playing Assassin's Creed 2 on my channel, where you can see my face, guys.
Yeah.
Love Assassin's Creed. I know that people have like a relationship with AC that's like, it doesn't, you know, like, it doesn't innovate, it doesn't reinvent itself. They're all basically the same games. Shit like that. But dude, Assassin's Creed, they used to put out one game a year, just like Call of Duty. They like, think about that. Like, think about how ginormous Assassin's Creed games were, and they used to come out with one a year at the same day every year. It was on my birthday. They used to come out with COD and Assassin's Creed, usually either on the same day as my birthday or around it, which is November 11th. But then they stopped doing that, guys. Sorry. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah. We do? Well, I was just kidding, dude. My birthday's not that day. Yeah, I thought... dude, okay. I feel like I've said this a few times now, but like, holy shit. I watched I guess what was supposed to be like E3 or whatever.
What is up? Welcome back to another episode of the podcast. I am your host, Bo Burnham, joined in studio as always by my co-host, Bo Burnham. What up, what up, what up? And we are two comedians who are talking shit, no filter, not giving a fuck what anybody thinks. Not a fuck. And not apologizing for it. So let's get into it and might say some crazy shit.
Yeah, let's do it.
PC culture, man, it's
fucking exhausting,
right,
bro.
It's fucking out of control.
Exhausting.
It's just our culture has been taken over by a radical group of SJW feminist freaks, who hate comedians.
They hate us.
Who are anti-comedy.
Yeah!
Totally. And it's gotten to the point where you can't say anything.
No,
literally,
100%.
say anything.
Literally.
I mean, I will try to say something right now.
Yeah.
Watch. Yeah, and he is trying, and it's unbelievable because we have fallen so far from the heyday of comedy.
So depressing, dude.
When Tony the Pancake was headlining the Comedy Store,
Salami Williams
on a Tuesday night,
they would
just fucking
destroying
just fucking
that
absolute,
just crushing,
you know. And it sucks because these people they don't understand comedy.
Of course
okay?
not.
We're joking.
It is not
They're
that serious,
jokes,
guys.
Okay, it's not that serious.
Joking
around. And also,
all right?
we as comedians are philosophers.
Yes,
all right, Lenny
dude.
Bruce, Richard Pryor.
We hold up a mirror,
history-changing
or,
cultural figures, and you need to recognize that. All right, comedy is an art form.
Yeah, of course
right?
it is. We're artists.
It's an art form, and it's important because it's one of the only art forms that is not
gay.
No,
no,
we can't say that. But
but
gay. But not. Now they're going to come after us, right? We're going to get canceled for saying this.
You homophobes.
We're not being homophobic.
No, it's
when we say that.
It's gay is just
if there was another word that meant gay that wasn't gay, we'd use
we
that.
would.
But there isn't one.
But there isn't. So it's gay.
But yeah, so it's really just a war on comedy that I realized. I was having a conversation with my sparring partner.
Nice.
And I realized that the war on comedy is really.
What the fuck was I talking about? Does anybody remember what I was talking about before I got interrupted? Oh yeah, about the fucking E3. I guess it was supposed to be like E3 or whatever. Dude, like, the games, bro. I didn't say... Literally every single game looked terrible. I mean, I didn't even watch the whole thing. I watched, like, I think Xbox and Bethesda. And, like, holy shit. Like, usually... there's like a few games that look good. But this was the first year where I literally didn't see a single game that looked good. Every game looked terrible. Oh my god, dude, Starfield looked fucking depressing. Like, wow. That's rough, dude. That game looked rough. I clicked off of that shit. I was like, my god, what is going on? Oh no, I didn't actually. No, I did watch that whole thing. But there was a new Playdead, not Playdead, but the guy who made Limbo and Inside. He's coming out with a new game, and I did see that, and I remember thinking that reminds me of Inside, and it turns out it's made by the same dude. So that game did. I don't want to say it looked good, but I want it. I'll get it. But when there was like a Minecraft ad, I was like, yo, Minecraft 2? And I said it as a joke because I thought it was like Minecraft Dungeons, but it literally is like a new Minecraft. And it actually looked pretty cool. Like, I feel like it's not going to be what I think it is. Like, it was kind of hard to understand what kind of game it is. Like, I don't know if it's just like supposed to be like an MMO Minecraft or some shit. Like, or something like that. I don't really know. I didn't really understand what it was supposed to be. Yeah, it kind of seemed like Minecraft Cube World, or it looked like Trove or something like that. It looked kind of MMO-ish. Like, I don't know if it's gonna be like I just don't know what to think about it. So if there's any info on it that I find, like, I don't know if they released any new info, but it did look kind of cool. I don't know. It definitely looked very showy. Minecraft Assassin's Creed. Was there a fucking Assassin's Creed pack? Remember when they used to do that for Xbox? I mean, I started playing Minecraft on the Xbox edition, and so they had these like DLC thingies, I guess, which I don't even know how they managed to do that back in the day, but they had like a Skyrim texture pack and skin packs. You'd pay Microsoft points for them. Remember Microsoft points, guys? Get your fucking hands up. Out on the street. All eyes on me, all eyes on me. Get hit by a bus. Get your fucking hands up. Guys, I like Minecraft too. Get your fucking hands up. Trying to say something right now. The beat goes hard. Wow. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's not over. Oh, babe. I love you. I miss you. We talked the other night. I thought about your kite. And how you're so tight. Sorry, strike that last one. It's a bit of a mental typo. Skimminy. I gotta go, bro. I've been saying things that I don't really mean. And I gotta stop. I'm lightheaded again. I'm dizzy. I want to listen to a chill song. I know I'm supposed to be marathoning that album, but I want to listen to a chill song. Does anyone want to listen to a chill song with me?
I love chill songs. Check this one out.
I set a watch for 5 o'clock. I think of trees and rivers as I'm drifting off. I pinch my wrist, I get a twinge, but I remain, and so I know the rest is up to me. At night the sun might be tough on my skin, and here I see everything. And until the morning comes, I feel it all my life. I try to find the time to make believe, but now we're certain as the seasons. I know real life will get in between. If I never get to decide my reality, at least I see how it could be when I get round to sleeping. Dreaming works for me. And though the songs we do is pretty bold, from time to time my grip will slip and I just lose control. Then I wake, I freeze, but nothing in my head can hurt me. However real it seems, all my life I tried to find the time to make believe, but now we're certain as the seasons. I know real life will get in between. If I never get to decide my reality, at least I see how it could be when I get round to sleeping. Dreaming, get round to sleeping. Dreaming, oh.
Hey guys, I'm back. Welcome back, self.
I saw something that Mold said. I didn't read it. I want to read it. It's only interest in Starfield because I just want Elder Scrolls 6. Yeah, I was hoping that they were gonna do some shit that they pulled 4 years ago, where they were gonna say they didn't. But you know, they don't even they don't even want to say it now. They don't even want to say the words Elder Scrolls 6, because if they do, they're just in a. It's a can of worms, bro. Yeah, the game literally looks like. Well, obviously it was a console demo or something that they used. But the frame rate was literally like 15 frames per second. It was terrible. It was like 20. This 15 is a bit much, but it was a terrible frame rate. It looked like they were playing it on the Switch or something. What? Assassin's Creed Craft. Oh. No, yeah, I mean, they just wanted to get people all razzed. I think that they almost probably wanted to, like, confirm it as if people didn't already know it was coming.
Guys, don't worry, it's happening. Just not for another 8 years.
I just think that's a major problem with video games, honestly. Like, that's one of the biggest problems, is how long they take. And it's like, in this case, it's actually even worse, because this company has like, over the recent years, become very notorious for rinse repeating their games, and rinse repeating all their issues. Which is rough. Like, I'm not a Fallout fan, but the recent, like, Fallout 4 and Fallout 76 look like shit. Like, Fallout 4 looks okay, but it just looks like Skyrim, you know, and then, of course, all their games do. So it's rough. And then, you know, like, Skyrim is one of my favorite games. Elder Scrolls is probably my favorite franchise, but, like, and usually I would have, like, if I was still a kid, I would have, like, this irrational hype for Elder Scrolls 6. But I have no hope for that game. I guarantee that game's gonna suck cock. Like, people say stuff like, oh, don't get your expectations up. Like, too much hype will lead to, you know, unrealistic expectations. But it's like, no, I think it's beyond that. I think that game is literally gonna be bad. Is there a game that's getting released? Elder Scrolls 6? Didn't they? I think I saw, like, an article, actually, that they said something like Todd Howard or somebody at Bethesda, or maybe I'm just, like, combining two different things or whatever, but I feel like I saw an article that said that Fallout 5 is confirmed and it's happening before 2050, and I was like, yo, dude, no way, 2050 or 2025 or 2030 or something like that. I don't know, 40, I'll kill myself then. But some fucking shit, I don't know. It's bad. Like, the fact, look, once again, Skyrim, that game came out on my birthday. I was 11 years old. And I am 22. I'm 22. Like, what the fuck? How is that allowed? Like, I don't want to say the generic thing where it's like, I can't wait for my kids to play it. But it's like genuinely sad. I don't know, man. Something's got to give. Or not, of course. It's just depressing. There's got to be a better way, like, we can figure this out. We in the game dev industry, guys, let's come together. Make games faster, yeah. Well, you notice, I mean, dude, the games come out and they're lackluster. So it's like, shit. They spend all this time on what? For what? I mean, I've said this before, but something that Osmongold said about the fall of 76 is whenever a developer has to say as selling points that they're, you know, flaunting about the map size or the graphics capabilities, then you know it's going to be a bad game. And what's like one of the first things they did about Starfield, or just straight up the idea of Starfield, is that it's a huge game. Actually, I think it was at the end, maybe. But nevertheless, at the end of the Starfield reveal, at the end of the gameplay, they were like, take a guess at how many planets there are to explore. Over 100, or what is it, over 1,000? It's like, bro. What the fuck? I didn't grab onto it. Over 1,000 planets.
with cookie cutter bric-a-brac detail and super buggy and unfinished, and they all probably look as terrible as the one in the trailer did. Yeah, guys! 1,000 numbers!
This game is a great example. This game is supposed to cover the entire country, a very scaled and dumbed down version of America. But yet every state that you go in is basically just one road. It's just a highway and then an intersection. But hey, people play it, and it's probably more interesting somehow. So like, it's just a big map that's not even that big, and it's not dense at all. So I don't even know if I'm contradicting myself by saying that, but just, I guess, something to think about. Map size, graphical detail. Recently, about these kinds of things, I've been kind of just thinking to myself, well, what even does actually make a good game? Like, what makes a game good that enables people to talk about it years later? Is it just that people generally have too high of expectations, and that there isn't actually a quality decrease, but that there's a quality increase? Or is it like purely nostalgia? So, you know, when games get older, people are like, oh yeah, this actually was a good game. Or are games now so bad that games that were bad 5 years ago are looking good? I don't know. It's probably all at once. All of them at once, I suppose. Where's that from? Where's that from? Oh, that's from The Hobbit. Yeah, is The Hobbit getting worse? I mean, I'm so confused. Yeah, replay. Well, yeah. See, that's true. Yeah, I guess that's pretty true, I'd say. Yeah, you're probably right. But then again, I mean, that's like, I've thought about that, and I feel like there's plenty of games that I've played that are amazing, but I wouldn't really be inclined to replay them. So it's like, that's just one, obviously, I'd say probably at least a key factor. I don't know. You know what, though? The golden age of video games may be long over, but we sure as shit have a shitload of games to play. I'm glad for that. You know, a lot of the games I was brought up with, I barely got through any of them. Like, I haven't played much of Ocarina of Time. Just think about that. That's like one of the most popular games ever. And I've barely played it. I played it as a kid, and I kept getting stuck. And I still get stuck as an adult. So, but that game I could still spend probably so much time playing, and plenty of games just like it. It's good to know that we have a whole backlog of games to look back on that are great and aren't just treated as products, or weren't treated as products. Or at least not in the same regard. I have plenty of games to play. I'm sure it'll last a lifetime. Like, I mean, I have most of the Steam games in my library are just games that I got because of Steam sales, and most of them I wanted so bad. But I still haven't played them. So, at least there's plenty of games still yet for me to go through. I don't know about y'all. But that's kind of the thing about media, is at least we have a whole backlog of it, a whole database. I'm gay. Okay, what the fuck happened to my... Okay. Yeah.
You guys want to talk about video games?
Yeah, and I mean, Oblivion gates are one of the things in Oblivion that are incredibly redundant. And it's kind of, that's funny because it's like, I feel like, I could be completely wrong, but I feel like Oblivion is probably one of the more diverse games ever made. Like, there's at least just a lot of color to that game. Kind of across the board. A lot of problems with the Elder Scrolls 6. I mean, they're using the same engine that's like 20 years old to make it. It's kind of inherently a problem. There's always the fact that they announced the game with a trailer over 4 years before they even began production on the game. Looking at their past recent titles, and now their upcoming title. Not looking good for that game. So at least we got Skyrim, and Skyrim is already sort of just like beginning to be a watered down version of Oblivion. With just more polish. So it's like, be grateful. We have those.
I just want to say, guys, thanks for watching. I love you guys.
I didn't just say that. I was just like in my head. I thought I was just saying that in my head.
guys.
こんにちは。ケロケロボニートです。
10th Game of the Year edition. Wait, could a game be Game of the Year twice? Or no? That'd be funny as fuck though. That would be amazing. Baz, you did not, you didn't have to say that. You could have just shut the fuck up for that comment, for that chat message. Could have just been a bunch of spaces instead of letters. Oh yeah, Plants vs. Zombies was Game of the Year. Wait, when was that? What year? That's fucking, I'm proud of that. But then again, who's this, I mean, it depends on the year. Like, what if there were like way better games that year? I mean, that game's awesome though. It's like, it's hard not to choose that as just game of life for that one. It's really wrong to go wrong with PvZ. It's hard to go wrong. Yeah, let's take a rest stop. 2010? What came out in 2010? Besides the year. PvZ. Funny 30, I'll be 40. Skimmity mod then. Yeah! Reverse! Yeah, I really like that. I don't need to keep talking like this. It's not gonna fulfill me. Yeah! Sometimes I really hate listening to myself, guys. Yeah, like and comment and subscribe and rate and rape if you can relate. Spiffy recently banned for telling his chat to rape. Guys, I'm sorry. This is my apology video. Guys, I never meant to. What the fuck? Look at that dude's going off the road. My apology was so important that I fucking just changed the topic. Is it cutting out actually? Looks good to me now. It probably wasn't cutting out. You're just saying that because I'm raping. I love dubstep. I'm never gonna talk like that again starting now. That's the last thing I'll ever say in that voice. I was wondering, should I get affiliate on this channel? I kind of thought that wasn't like the point of this channel, but affiliate doesn't really change anything, right? I don't even know if I can do that. Can I get fucking affiliate on more than one? Yeah, I can. So I'm not sure if affiliate does anything in terms of that, like quality options. I think maybe that's only for partners. I can't make polls. What? I like how they like added polls just to make it something that, just to give something unique to affiliates.
Guys, become an affiliate so you can make polls. I promised myself I wouldn't.
But now I'm back on my feet, and I'm healing the world with
Comedy! Yeah!
No, I'm pretty sure you get ads just across the board. I think that's bullshit. I think you get, if I wasn't affiliate, if anything, it would give Twitch all the more reason to ever run ads on my fucking channel. Pretty sure I have ads on this channel. Twitch just fucking puts ads on everything. I mean, think about what you're saying. Like, think about it. So, like, if affiliate... Whatever. I don't know. Just think about it. I don't know. You don't have to think about it. I take it back. I'm just pretty sure Twitch just... They say shit like that, like... I don't think that being an affiliate or a partner necessarily means that you're specifically going to have ads in that case. I'm sure that you get ads on this channel too. Just not all the time. I'm pretty sure somebody has told me that they've gotten an ad on this channel before. It's not a channel thing, it's a Twitch thing. Twitch bow ad? I think the one that pops into my head right off the bat, well actually, yeah, the one that pops into my head first is the Christian white guys, I think, was it? But the second one, which I like more, that popped into my head was, I forgot it. Oh, the mental health one where he was like talking about, I don't know, I guess he was talking about mental health. I don't remember what he was talking about. But then there's like a therapy ad or something. That's great.
Yeah, that's the internet. I need mental help.
Imagine being someone who's gonna click on that.
Fucking pussy. I dare you to step up to me in real life.
My party's on, you gotta come. My party's on. My party's on.
Yeah, I love my potty. It's a good song.
Dog be cat, your canine trash. There's nothing I like more than a mutt getting whacked with my baseball bat. How'd you like that?
Yeah.
That'll stop you barking, startling me in the morning. What's your problem, dog? Cat, got your tongue in the vice till the blood comes. Hope your owner comes running cause he's lonesome. Bark any louder, I'll get him for fun. Cat, dog, it's It's all kicking off. I wanna murder moggies all around the world. I'll bite you in the head till you're dead. Brains everywhere. But I
Chaz,
won't care.
shut
I'll
the
be hanging
fuck.
with my bitches and
Oh my god.
sensory life. Man's best
You're
friend
such a
is
Chaz
the
ass.
feline. Homo sapiens got one thing right. Eternal hatred.
I think they're probably my favorite artist right now.
Action.
Yes, it makes sense, guys.
Konnichiwa. Build up.
Jesus, that's fucking
Infinity.
unholy, bro.
Salaryman. Fresh. Organic.
This song's a real kick. I love this one. This one's funny. This song's like ears bleeding by the end of it type of song. They really say Caro Caro Bonito a lot in their first album. Like they just want to say their name a lot, I guess.
Like, okay, guys, we're a new band, Caro Caro Bonito. What are we gonna make our songs about?
Surprise!
Let's make them about Caro Caro. Yeah!
I genuinely don't like talking like that. Just I have to stop this immediately. Thank you, Stabs, for ingraining that. But it's over now. I'm done.
Explosion. Jack, 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 jack your body. Primary. Necessary. Techno. International.
That emote is like who this song is made for.
We are so kakkoi. Politics. Too long. Copyright. Happy birthday to Sayonara. Arigato. Banana.
I want to do the voice so bad, I'm not doing it. Guys, I can. I literally just did it! Guys, I can refrain! What the fuck? Why did I do that? I just said I don't. Okay, I'm done with the voice. The voice is not as. It's over. It's fucking finished.
I believe in you, Spiff.
Final quote. Dude, this isn't a fucking. This isn't real life, man. Stabs.
女に生まれたってことが本当は血なんか怖くないもん毎月見てるもんだから
You know what's been irritating me lately? Fucking Discord, dude. I want to share my screen and watch movies, but every website is like catching on to the whole copyright shit where they can block it. And now even Crunchyroll does. I've been wanting to watch One Piece on Discord. I think I'm gonna get addicted to One Piece again. But fucking Crunchyroll, dude. They won't let me stream it. These fucking cocksuckers, dude. That's so annoying. Like, how much of a problem really is it that people wanna watch shit with their fucking friends on Discord? Fucking pussies. Just stop. Just stop. Another one of life's fun pleasures removed from the internet. Watching movies with your friends. Now the only way you can watch movies with your friends is if you pirate them. Isn't that? That's fucking great. That's exactly how it. Like, that's exactly how it ought to be, I guess, right? apparently the only way to like stop it from happening or whatever. No, they block it from OBS too. OBS has the same thing. It's like a browser thing, I'm pretty sure. It's not the software. I don't think. It's like some sort of coding they use on their websites. And it might have something to do with Discord, but I don't know. I mean, yeah, it could have something to do with Discord. But I'm pretty sure it's just like, yeah, you go on Google Chrome and turn off hardware acceleration. And I'm pretty sure I've tried that before and it didn't fucking work, so. Yeah, there's no way to watch shit with your friends anymore unless you fucking do it illegally, which is... That's rich. No, it's actually poor. But get it? Yeah! New voice. Hey guys! It's 3 a.m. What? No, I'm not aware of that. That's interesting. No, I'm fast. I wonder if there's a certain browser that I could use. Like, is there a really unknown browser out there? Does anybody know? This unknown browser that maybe doesn't have the... They somehow can bypass it, possibly. Didn't Internet Explorer just close? If anything, those fuckers were probably the first people to have it. The first software, not even through internet browser, but the first like application that had that happen for me was Netflix. Netflix has a Windows app where it increases the quality from the web version, like pretty much to its official quality. And I tried sharing it once, and it was just all black. I was like, oh, okay. I didn't know if it was a bug or if it was... But then it happened on Hulu recently. You can't do it on Hulu. And now it's Crunchyroll. And they even figured out a way to do it on YouTube. Like, I tried streaming a YouTube movie like a couple of weeks ago, and that shit was blacked out too. Fuck. How long before I can't even stream YouTube videos? Like, Jesus. Fucking obnoxious. Like, is it really like a chronic business loss that they're dealing with in terms of copyright? That a few fucking buddies all over the world happen to want to get together and watch some shit? Fucking God. I mean, Crunchyroll is free! It's fucking free! Why would there be a copyright barrier if it's fucking free to watch anime on the website? I don't get it. Especially considering on YouTube movies, whenever I watch a YouTube movie, it's free with ads, once again. So it's like... Who am I kidding, man? Nobody wants to watch One Piece with me anyway. It's fine. Just watch it alone. I mean, obviously the way to go around it would be to look for an anime website. But that's just way slower than Crunchyroll. You can just click, but with an anime website you have to click on like 2 fucking windows, and it has to load, and it has a chance to buffer a shitload. It's just like, fuck that. Crunchyroll is a great website. It's kind of a godsend that it even exists. Like, it's just free anime. It's just a free anime database. I don't even know why it's free. It's actually insane. Considering... like... considering... like, the fucking low wages that animators work for, you would think that they would be charging like an arm and a leg to be able to watch anime online, but instead you could just it's just free, and the poor get poorer.
僕の一番お気に入り怖いだろ驚かせるなよ朝吠えるのやめろ問題ありますか血が吹き出るまで舌なくなれご主人様走ってくるよ吠えてみろ喜んで殺しちゃうぞ猫ビ犬喧嘩上と世界中の猫葬るぞ死ぬまで頭
Fucking movies, man. Entertainment.
脳みそ一面関係ないし仲間と一緒に祝うぜいっぱい人間の友達それは犬で猫じゃない
Nice, man. Well, maybe you'll catch it one of these days on stream. And maybe you'll think, wow, this is pretty cool. I'm not gonna do the voice. That's not a voice, I promise. That's just me. I'm trying not to do the voice. Wow, this is pretty cool. Me repeating it made it seem like it's a voice. It's not a voice. It's not anything.
ブランコ強く漕げばいつか一周できるはず砂場を必死に掘れば明日にはブラジルさここは僕の公園だ滑り台登ってやる捕まえるぜ今日こそ絶対
Dude, I really... You've told me a lot about him over the years. We've known each other for years. Over our saga, our story, our study. Sorry, Stabs.
自分の思いにふけってたもうブランコには乗らないけどもう砂山は作らないけど滑り台も登らないでも公園にはまだ I feel so funny these days I'd rather sleep than stay awake. Trees used to talk
Alvin
to
and the
me.
Chipmunks.
Now I know what's real and what is fake. Now I know what's real, what's fake. Rather sleep than stay awake. Are we from outer space? This doesn't feel like the right place, and we'll try anything just to be a kid once again. Just to be a kid again.
Gonna listen to a song. Yeah, look at my fucking response. Look at my fucking response. I already fucking response to you, dude. Response, look at the response. You fucking bitch. God. God damn. Fucking sick of your shit. Oh no. This is really gonna be an issue, isn't it? Bobby. Booby Dylan. Missed you, girl. Can't wait for that stream. Love that.
Shadows are falling. I've been here all day. it's too hard to sleep. Time is running away. I feel like my soul has turned into steel. I still have the scars that the sun didn't heal. There's not even room enough to be anywhere. It's not dark yet, but it's getting my sense of humanity has gone down the drain. Behind every beautiful thing, there's been some kind of pain. She wrote me a letter, and she wrote it so kind. She put down in writing what was in her mind. I just don't see why I should even care. It's not dark yet, but it's getting there. Well, I've been to London, I've been to Gathery, I followed the river, and I got to the sea. I've been down on the bottom of a whirlpool of life. I ain't looking for nothing in anyone's eye. Sometimes my burden is more than I can bear. It's not dark yet, but it's getting here and I'll die here against my will. I know it looks like I'm moving, but I'm standing still. Every nerve in my body is so vacant and numb. Can't even remember what it was I came here to get away from. Don't even hear a murmur of a prayer. It's not dark yet, but it's getting